If you're over 60, this may be the most important message you've heard all week. It's 2:14 a.m. You're lying in bed. The house is still, but your mind isn't. Your legs twitch. Your back aches. And you stare at the ceiling wondering, why can't I sleep anymore? You've cut caffeine. You walk every evening. You even tried melatonin. Still, you lie awake, exhausted but wired. Here's what no one tells you. Your body isn't tired. It's tense. And that tension isn't about age. It's about signals. The ones your nervous system never gets. Because no one taught you how to give them. But tonight, that changes. Because in this episode, you'll learn a sleep sequence used by Japan's oldest doctor, tested on over 1,000 seniors, and proven to help the body let go. No pills, no gadgets, just slow, powerful movements and a breath pattern used by Navy SEALs. Not for combat, but to turn off stress. So if you're ready to sleep again, not just close your eyes, but actually rest, this episode is for you. The 2 a.m. moment, when sleep becomes a stranger, it always starts the same way. The clock reads 2:03 a.m. The house is still. The lights are off, but your mind still races. You shift your legs. Your lower back pulses with a familiar ache. You stare at the ceiling and think, why does this keep happening? You're tired, exhausted, even, but rest feels just out of reach, like trying to catch fog with your hands. I remember a woman named Joyce, 71 years old. She told me something that
Feel
stuck
the energy
with me.
flow from
It's
your
not
center.
that I can't sleep.
Slow
It's that I forgot
and steady,
how.
just like this.
Joyce had raised 3
Now
kids,
you try.
worked 2 jobs, cared for her husband when he got sick. Her whole life, she powered through. But now, in retirement, she couldn't power off. She tried everything, lavender sprays, tea, even sleeping pills. But every night, the same battle. Her body still, her brain on high alert. Until one night, something clicked. And I'll tell you exactly what that was in just a moment. But first, I want you to know, you're not alone. And this moment, this 2 a.m. moment, isn't your fault. It's not weakness. It's not aging. It's your body asking for a signal that never comes. Not a pill, not a tip from the internet, but something deeper. A physical cue that says,
Back
we're
then, I
safe
thought
now.
the world was ending.
You can let go.
But looking back
And in the
now,
next part,
those struggles
we'll uncover
taught me
what science is
everything I
finally
know
discovering about why
resilience.
tension, not
It's all
age,
right,
is the
sweetie.
real thief of sleep.
Hello?
The silent culprit.
Oh, yes, Marge.
Tension,
I can
not
talk
age.
now. She just
For
needed a little
years,
cuddle.
we've been told the same story. You can't sleep because you're getting older, as if aging itself flips an internal switch that steals your rest. But what if that's not the truth? What if the real reason you're lying awake isn't your age, but something quieter? Something you don't even realize is happening? In 2022, a landmark study published in the Journal of Sleep Health revealed something that shocked researchers. Over 70% of older adults who struggle with sleep don't have insomnia caused by age. They're suffering from chronic, unresolved tension in the nervous system. Let that sink in. Not hormones, not memory loss, not even pain. Tension, built up, carried for decades, and never released. I see it all the time. People like Michael, 67, who told me, I walk every evening. I stretch. I even do crossword puzzles to wind down. But when I lie down, my whole body still feels on guard. Sound familiar? That's not insomnia. That's a nervous system that never got the memo. It's safe now. You see, the body doesn't just adapt to peace. It adapts to stress too. And the longer we stay in that heightened state, the harder it becomes to switch gears. Here's what's wild. The older adults who reported the best sleep weren't the most active or the most medicated. They were the ones who practiced just a few slow, intentional movements before bed. Movements that gently told the body, you can stop bracing now. And in Japan, the oldest practicing physician put this to the test.
Coming
with
here
over
always
1,000
sets my mind at
seniors.
ease, Doctor.
After just 2 weeks,
pain hasn't been so
over
bad
80%
since I
were
started the
falling
new
asleep
regimen.
faster and waking up with less stiffness and more clarity. So if you've blamed your age, if you've told yourself this is just how it is now, please don't. Because the truth is, your body isn't worn out. It's wound up. And in the next part, you'll meet the doctor who proved it, and the exact movements he used to help people sleep deeply again, even in their 80s. The hidden wisdom of Japan's oldest doctor, in a quiet clinic just outside Tokyo. There's a doctor who still sees patients. At age 98, his name is Dr. Kaido Sōma, and for nearly 8 decades, he's helped people sleep not with medication, but with motion, not intense workouts, not yoga, just small, deliberate movements that signal something the body desperately needs to hear. You're safe now. You can rest. When researchers studied his methods, they found something remarkable. Dr. Sōma developed a short nighttime routine, a series of gentle stretches paired with specific breathing patterns that reset the nervous system before bed. He tested this with over 1,000 seniors. Some hadn't slept through the night in over a decade, and yet after just 2 weeks, more than 80% of them fell asleep faster, slept longer, woke up with less pain, and reported feeling emotionally calmer the next morning. No side effects, no dependence, just the body finally letting go. He told me something I'll never forget. People do not lose the ability to sleep with age. They lose the ability to feel safe. Sleep returns when the body
Inhale for
feels held.
4. Hold
And that's
for
the hardest
4.
approach. It's not about stretching muscles. It's about calming the system that controls them. One of his patients, a woman named Yuki, age 84, put it best. I thought my sleep switch was broken, but I just never learned how to turn it on again. With Dr. Sōma's guidance, she now sleeps 6 to 7 hours a night, uninterrupted, unmedicated, and pain-free. And here's the beautiful part. His method is simple. No equipment, no complex poses, just slow, mindful
Begin by
movements
slowly
anyone can do in their
inhaling through your
pajamas.
nose, feeling
In
your
the next
chest
part,
rise.
we'll
Hold the
explore the
breath
science
gently for a
behind why
moment.
these movements work, and why your nervous system, not your brain, holds the key to peaceful sleep. Where sleep actually begins, your nervous system. We often think sleep starts in the brain, that we just need to shut off our thoughts, and all will be well. But science tells a different story. Sleep doesn't begin in the mind. It begins in something even deeper. Your nervous system. This quiet system runs everything. Your breath, your heart rate, your digestion, and most importantly, your sense of safety. Because before your body can rest, before it can drift into sleep, it asks one question: are we safe? If the answer is no, even in a small, unconscious way, the body stays alert. Not because it wants to, but because it's protecting you. Now here's the part most people miss. After the age of 60, the part of your nervous system responsible for calming you down, the parasympathetic system, starts to respond more slowly. Not because you're broken, but because the brain thinks you've made it this far. You don't need deep recovery. That's the hidden cost of decades of stress, worry, and pushing through. Your body adapts to tension just as easily as it adapts to peace. And when the tension becomes your new normal, rest starts to feel like a foreign language. That's why even after your body is still, even when you're tired, your system stays wired. And sleep slips further away. But here's the good news. You can reteach it. You can guide your nervous system back to calm, back to stillness, back to rest. And the fastest way to do that, not through sleep pills, not through gadgets, but through something as simple as your breath. In the next part, we'll begin exactly where Dr. Sōma always starts, with the most gentle, powerful switch for sleep we all carry inside us, the breath. And we'll show you a technique used by Navy SEALs, therapists, and even trauma specialists to move the body from fight or flight to rest and repair. It only takes 60 seconds, and it's something you can try tonight. Breath first, the 4-4-4-4 reset method. Before we stretch a single muscle, before we close our eyes and hope for sleep, We begin with the breath. Because sleep doesn't start in the body. It starts in the nervous system. And the breath, it's the remote control. Sōma calls it the body's built-in sleep switch. And one of the fastest ways to flip that switch is a simple technique known as box breathing, used by therapists, soldiers, even trauma patients, not to perform under pressure, but to quiet the threat response in the brain. Here's how it works. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold the breath for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly for 4 seconds. Pause for another 4 seconds. Repeat this cycle 4 to 5 times. That's it. No forcing, no straining. Just a steady, quiet rhythm. And within 60 seconds, something begins to shift. Heart rate slows, muscles soften, thoughts lose their sharp edges, and the body gets the message. We're not in danger. We're allowed to rest. I've had patients try this at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., after nights of tossing and turning, and they're often stunned at how quickly it helps. One woman said, "It felt like my body exhaled for the first time in years." So let's try it now, together, wherever you are. Sit on the edge of your bed. Place your hands gently on your lap. Close your eyes if you'd like. And begin. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Pause 2, 3, 4. Repeat quietly one more time. Feel that? That's your nervous system softening. That's the real beginning of sleep. And if you want to go deeper, many of Sōma's patients build this to 5 minutes each night, not as a task, but as a ritual, a way of saying, the day is done, my body is safe, my mind can rest. In the next part, we'll take that calm breath and begin teaching the body how to move with it, starting with the shoulders,
This is
where
great
stress
advice. I'm
often
sending
hides
this to
in
Mabel.
silence.
Good idea. She'll
Movement without
appreciate
strain, the gentle sleep sequence. Now that the breath has softened, now that your body has heard the message, you're safe, it's time to take that message deeper through gentle motion. Because sleep isn't something we fall into. It's something the body must be invited into. And that invitation starts with how you move. Sōma teaches a sleep sequence that begins not with the legs, not with the spine, but with something more subtle, the shoulders, because stress hides in silence. And for most of us, it hides here. Tightening posture, limiting breath, blocking release. Step 1, shoulder rolls. Sit upright in bed or in a chair, feet flat on the floor. Let your hands rest gently on your thighs. Begin rolling your shoulders backward, slow, full circle. Do 6 to 8 rolls, then switch to forward. Don't force it. Let the motion follow the breath. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. A small movement opens the upper spine, increases blood flow, signals the brain to relax. One of Sōma's patients, Mr. Raymond, 76, said, "I didn't even know how tense my shoulders were until they finally let go." Step
There is
2,
no need to worry
bear hug.
anymore.
This one surprises people.
Just focus on
because
healing.
it's not about
one
flexibility.
day at a time.
It's about safety. Still seated, gently cross your arms over your chest, left over right or right over left. Wrap your hands around your shoulders like a hug. Breathe in. On the exhale, gently draw your elbows inward. Hold this position for 20 seconds. Then switch arms and repeat. Why does this work? It activates deep muscles along the spine, reduces cortisol, and sends a message to the nervous system. We're held. We're okay. Step 3, grounding movements in bed. Now lie back, knees bent, feet flat on the mattress. Let your arms rest at your sides. Palms up, gently turn your head to the right back, to center, to the left and back. Repeat with your breath. This releases tension from the neck, where anxiety often lingers. Then allow your knees to sway slowly side to side, like waves. Do this for 30 to 60 seconds. No goal, no force. Just flow. Many seniors tell me, I used to think these little movements were pointless. But after a few nights, they realize These are the movements that matter most because they don't strain, they soothe. In the next part, we'll focus on one more hidden source of nighttime tension, the hamstring, and how a simple stretch there can unlock deeper rest for your entire body. The final posture, letting go. By now, your breath has slowed, your shoulders have softened, and your spine feels just a little more free. But there's one last place where tension often hides, the lower body. We don't think about the hamstrings much, but after years of sitting, walking, bracing, these muscles tighten, and they begin pulling on the pelvis, on the spine, and even on the nervous system itself. That's why Sōma always ends a sequence with a stretch that's not about flexibility, but about release. Hamstring release adapted for every body. Lie flat on your back. Bend one knee. Keep the other leg gently extended upward. Hold the back of your thigh or calf, not the foot. Breathe slowly as you hold for 20 seconds. Too intense? Bend the knee slightly, or use a towel behind the thigh for support. This isn't about performance. It's about sending one final message to the body. You can let go now. Then switch sides and repeat. Many people are surprised by how uneven their legs feel. One side tighter than the other. But that's not a flaw. It's just your body telling you where it's still holding on and where it's ready to release. Now we finish with one of Sōma's most powerful positions. One that requires no effort at all. It's called butterfly rest. Lie back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall gently open. Place pillows under each thigh if needed. Stay here. Breathe here. Let gravity do the work. This posture activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part that governs rest, digestion, and healing. Hold it for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, or longer if it feels good. This is the body's way of saying, the day is done, the work is over, it's time to rest. To complete the sequence, reach your arms above your head, stretch your legs out long. Imagine a tree, roots expanding through your feet, branches reaching into peace. You may feel like sighing. That's a good sign. It means your body is no longer fighting. It's returning. In our final part, we'll talk about what to do if, after all this, your mind still doubts. Because sometimes the hardest part of sleep is not the body. It's trusting that sleep will come. Trust the return of sleep. So here you are. The breath is calm. The body is soft. The tension lighter than before. And yet, there's still a small voice in the back of your mind that whispers, but what if I still don't sleep tonight? If that's you, I want you to know something that most sleep experts never say. You are not broken. You're just carrying too much energy. That was never given a way out. You're not failing. You're not too old. You're just still bracing. And tonight, for the first time in a long time, your body has started to learn how to unbrace. That matters. Even if the night's sleep isn't perfect, even if your eyes open at 3 a.m., you've already done something powerful. You've told your body, we're not fighting anymore. We're healing now. And just like a garden, sleep grows best in a space that feels safe, quiet, and tended to. So trust the process. These movements aren't magic. They're memory, a way for your body to remember what it once knew so well. How to rest, how to release, how to return home. If this video gave you even one moment of peace, even one breath that felt a little deeper, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment with the word calm so we know you made it all the way here, that you gave yourself this gift tonight. Give the video a like if it helped you, and consider sharing it with someone you care about, because you never know who's lying awake right now, just like you were. And finally, make sure to subscribe, because in our next episode, we'll talk about what to do when you wake up in the middle of the night and can't fall back asleep. Until then, rest well. You've earned it.